Hello, friends. Coach Mike here again in the Coach's Corner with another excellent cutting edge idea on agents. Right? Should you sign with an agent even if you don't like them? All right, first of all, I got kind of a different little lighting thing going on here, right? I'm trying to see if I can set the mood for this topic, right? No, actually, one of my lights are acting a little strange, but you'll live through this one. It's great information. Listen, should you sign with an agent even if you don't like them? Okay, so some actors call me and they say, or email me, Coach Mike, I have a meeting with this agent, and they meet with the agent and they say, and at first I got to know, who is it? Is it someone, oh, here he is showing the guide again. Is it someone in this guide? That's what matters to me. Is it someone in this guide? That's what I need to know, right? And so they'll say either whatever they say, right? And if it's with a top agent, which usually it is, because all my wise clients will get this guide from info4actors.com, right? info4actors.com. They'll get it. Top 50 agents here in the LA area. So what will happen is, if it's a top agent, and they'll go meet with the agent, and I say, give me feedback when the meeting's over. Let me know how the meeting went. And then, the agency is great. I know you say they're great, Coach, but I don't like the agent. I don't like their personality, right? Listen, friends, it's not about the agent's personality. It's not about that, right? You're going to work with agents that you can't stand, right? So you've worked with bosses that you couldn't stand. So, and I'm going to get back on that. I mean, because that really hits home, doesn't it? It's not about if you like the agent. It's about if they have clout. Is that a very well recognized agency in the Los Angeles area? That's what it's about. Does that agency have a higher number and quality of outstanding relationships with casting directors? That's what matters, not whether or not you like their personality. If someone said, like my nephew just got hired at not long ago at this refinery in Carson, right, working with the oil, right? Okay, he makes $53 an hour. Do you think he cares whether or not he likes his boss? Do you think he's going to quit? Or they say, listen, we want you to start Monday. Okay, what's the pay? $53 an hour. But your boss, you're not going to like him. Oh, well, okay, I forget the job then. I'm not going to get hired. Forget it. I don't want the job, because if you say I don't like the boss, it's nonsense, right? It does not matter. What matters is if they have clout, if they're in the top 50 guide. The agent's considered to be your employer. The agent is like your employer. When you get your tax statements in the mail, for your April 15th filing, you'll know just what I'm talking about. They're considered to be your employer, and you don't always like your employers. So you have to keep that in mind, right? You're not going to be doing a lot of interacting with your agent anyway. You're going to meet with them. You're going to have one meeting, maybe two meetings. You might go back in for finalization of contracts, pictures, whatever, and then that's it. They're going to call you. We have an audition for you tomorrow at 2 o'clock, right? And call us to confirm. Depending on the size of the agency, when you call in to confirm, a secretary is going to pick up the phone. If it's the agent, all you're going to do is say, hi, this is Mike Pointer calling, confirming my 2 o'clock appointment today at 200 South La Brea. Boom. They're going to say, okay, have fun. Thank you. Bye. Well, they may not say have fun if they're mean, right? If you think they're mean or you don't like their personality, right? It's not about grow up. That's not what it's about. Get a grip. I don't know what those things mean, right? I guess the person's really saying is you need a different perspective. It's not about grow up. What does that mean? What does grow up mean when you talk to a 50-year-old person, a 30-year-old person? What does grow up mean? They're already grown. They're grown at 18. What does grow up mean? That's not going to help a person when you say grow up, right? No, what they need is a healthier perspective. They need a more healthy way of looking at the situation, right? Grow up and get a grip, and none of that stupidity is going to help a person when they're really seeking answers. Okay? So again, you're not going to be doing a bunch of one-to-one interacting with them anyway. So it doesn't really matter if you like them or if they have a great personality. Some of the most eccentric and creative and power broker individuals in the industry, you're not going to like their personality. See, I didn't understand this when I was younger, because I used to do a little bit of singing when I was younger. And I met this real powerful movie and music producer, and I didn't like his personality. And I didn't like some of the things about his personal life either, but that none of that had anything to do with me. My thing should have been when I was younger, but I didn't know. There was no Mike Pointer around to teach these things when I was younger. I had no idea. His personal life and his personality does not matter. Can he get me connected? Can he platform me? Can he put me in front of the right people? That's what matters. All right? Actors that have nice agents oftentimes don't get castings. See, sometimes in life you can't have your bread buttered on both sides. I have an agent I really like, and they get me tons of auditions. Sometimes that's not how it works, right? Actors complain to me a lot, right? They bring me their issues. That's what I want. Bring your complaints and issues to me. They say, yeah, I got a great agent. I say, okay, who is it? I say, what do you mean by great? How many auditions are you getting? Well, I get one audition every 2.5, 3 months. Come on, you can't build a career like that. What, you gonna have 4 to 6 auditions a year? No, right? What they really mean is the agent's nice. I got a nice agent. I really like my agent. They're very nice. But that doesn't matter when you're not getting castings. And then sometimes it's flip-flop. That's what this conversation's about I'm having with you right now. Sometimes the agent is a jerk. They know they're a jerk. This is how I am, and I don't care. If you don't like it, I can always replace you. That's how some agents are. I mean, I know several of them here in the LA market, right, that feel just this way because they know that they're effective at what they do. That's what they hang their hat on. So you can have a nice agent, but are you getting castings? Man, if you have both, you got it made. A great agent and you get castings, that's awesome. But if you ask around, if you make enough friends, if you understand, right, the consensus is usually it's the other way. It's either I got a real nice agent, I love them, we talk on the phone, and I take them out to Starbucks, and we have tea and biscuits every morning. And guess what? They don't get castings, right? Maybe this is not for you. Maybe your situation is different. Good for you. But I've trained over 15,000 actors in about just as many years, and I've heard all the stories. One of my clients, I won't mention her name, she's a sweetheart, but she didn't make the right choice. She did a workshop here. She should have taken my advice. She did a workshop here at my studio. One particular agent really loved her. She's a little older, right? She's 60 plus, right? And, it's tough to get an agent sometimes, especially a top one, a top 50 agent. This was a top 30 agent. And she meets with him, and I forewarned everybody, you might not like his personality when you get back to his studio. Why? He's all business. He's not going to cuss you out or anything. He's just all business. And what he tells you to do, he's a stickler on actors following instructions, right? Arriving at the time that he says to arrive at his office. Because that's going to show them that, okay, I guess you'll get to auditions when you're supposed to as well. And some actors are just, they don't understand. They have very poor business acumen, right? And not that I'm saying that my client did, but she didn't like his personality, declined on signing with him. And then guess what? It's 8 months later now. She still doesn't have an agent. She stays in touch with me. And she's following my system and everything. But because of the age category she's in and because of her look and other factors, it's just kind of challenging for her at this time. If she continues to follow through and use my plan, I'm sure she'll be fine. But she had a top 30 agent right in her hand. But she didn't like his personality. And then she let some other folks talk her out of it, some other actors that she knows, right? Let them talk her out of it. And now she's out searching again, right? So, I'm not into abusive agents or bullies or anything like that. I'm not talking about that. If it's some abusive agent and they're cussing at you, use profanity, saying lewd stuff, that kind of thing, then of course you wouldn't sign with that agent. You know that. But I'm talking about if they just seem like your styles are different. Sometimes you don't like a person. You think you don't like him because your styles are radically different. That's all. Maybe they talk too slow. Maybe you talk a little faster. Right? Maybe they beat around the bush when making their point, or they want to tell you long stories before they make their point, kind of like I do sometimes, right? Who knows? It's not that that person's a bad person. Your styles are different. Some agents are out of New York, come to LA, and they're really, really direct. Some actors like that, some actors don't. My thing is, are they effective? This is what matters the most. I don't want you to walk away from a great agent because you think that you heard from some actors that, because actors will tell you, actors will call me, Coach Mike, I met with 3 agents and you tell me who they are. Okay, great. They tell me who they are, and then they say, which one should I sign with? And I'll say, sign with this one. But I didn't like her personality. I didn't like his personality. I didn't get a good feeling from them. When I trust my gut, man, there's some stuff in your gut and your intuition and all that. I was listening to two intuition doctors, if you will, who study it. They say when it's your intuition, they say you are always right when it's your intuition. They say when you say my intuition led me in this direction and you were wrong, you were just guessing. It wasn't your intuition. Now, whether or not you agree with that, you don't have to send me nasty emails and troll me all up and down YouTube, right? It's just another perspective. It doesn't have to be a threat to you. I've heard all the arguments on intuition. People talk about gut and all, I trusted my gut. Some stuff in your gut needs to be cleaned out. Some stuff in your gut needs to be eliminated. Sometimes you need to listen to wise counsel, such as myself, that has enough refined distinctions in an industry that he eats, sleeps, and breathes, right? That knows better. I can give you a healthy perspective. You're going to make up your own mind. At least get the information. Get the different perspectives so you can say, yeah, let me consider that. Okay, Coach Mike here in the Coach's Corner. I appreciate you watching me. I got to shut down now and get ready for a big free audit class I'm putting on tonight. All right, thanks for watching. Get ready for the next lesson. We'll see you soon.